Hey friends, Jen Keller here. I am very excited to talk to you about our June Sparkle Box. What is Sparkle Box? Sparkle Box is a monthly subscription that you can get through Park Lane, where every month you can either get one, two, or three pieces sent to you, and it's a surprise. So you never know what's coming. So the first level is our standard and $24 a month. And you would get this month, you would get the earrings. So these are the little surprise earrings with the crystals. Aren't they so cute? And then if you're a premium member, that means you get two pieces for $39 a month. So it'd be the earrings plus the necklace with the stars. And then if you are an elite member, you get three pieces. So it'd be the earrings, the necklace, and then the star bracelet. That is for the elite members. And all of those subscriptions, no matter which one you do, is plus tax, no shipping. Now, I always tell my people, you want to be at least a premium. You are premium people. You're probably elite people. But when you do premium or elite, it comes in one of these fun boxes. So look at the box they sent for June. Isn't that cute with the little cherries on there and the whole patriotic theme? I just love it. So it is a fun way to treat yourself or gift it to somebody else and get a surprise every month. So let's talk about this month's box. It's called Madison. And what's fun is it's the whole patriotic theme, but it came in June. So you have time to wear it, throughout June into July, the rest of the summer. This is going to be a fun one. Now, if you go the elite route, you do get the earrings, the necklace, and the bracelet. But of course, you want to add a little sparkle to that. So at the top here, let's start here. I did our impression blue necklace. I thought I'm going for the full patriotic theme here. And our impression blue necklace is actually going to be a giveaway. When you are a new Sparkle Box member in June, I will send you the impression necklace in blue to wear with your Sparkle Box necklace. Isn't that fun? So that's one of the ways you can win this. Another one is if you are already a Sparkle Box member, I'm going to do a loyalty drawing at the end of the month for all of the subscribers. And one of you is also going to win this. And then the last drawing I'm going to do is if it's your anniversary, if this is your 1 year, if you started in June with me and you're on your 1 year, you are also going to get this piece. So my goal is to give away a lot of these blue impression necklaces this month. Let's talk about some other things you can put with it. So with my bracelets, I added the Serena, the Mars, the Chateau, and then this is part of our Zoe. Zoe actually comes as a set of 12, but I'm sorry, 10. But it's one of my favorites to kind of mix and match with any arm party I've got going on, whether it's gold, silver, or hematite. So I added that's my arm party right there. Now, I will tell you, because I want you to see our Chateau bracelet here, that when we get 5 new members, I'm going to put everybody who's a Sparkle Box member back into my drawing, and one of you is going to win the Chateau, which you can wear with your Sparkle Box. So that's when we get 5 new members. So tell your friends, tell your friends. All right, let's talk about some other things you could put with it. I love these sparkly earrings. I think it makes every outfit look a little bit more dressy. But if you wanted to change it up and do something a little different or a little more casual, you could also do our Orbit. These are fun. They're only $40. That would go really nicely with the Madison necklace as well, Orbit. You could do our Hazy. These are great everyday earrings. Little baby hoops in silver. These are only $36. That would be a nice combination too with the Madison that I have on right now. You could do our Chantel. These are a little bit larger. They're going to make more of a statement. You know, hoops are always in style, and fashion experts say that we should have at least 5 pairs in our jewelry collection. So here you go. Chantel would be an option. You could do some sleeker hoops. These are called Glow. They're thinner. They have little crystals on the front. That would be a nice combination with the polished silver and the crystals. Kind of dresses it a little, but not too much. We have our Whimsy. If you like studs, these are a little pair of sparkly studs. And then one of my favorites is the Prism. Like, I always have to try these on for people because they're so cute, and they're much cuter on than they are on this little earring stand. So how it works is you put the little one in the front, you put the big one in the back. Isn't that cute? I always say, isn't it cuter than you thought it was going to be? That's what I think. So Prism is another option too. Now with my bracelets, I have a good little stack going here. This is probably my favorite. Park Lane also just dropped today a Star Spangled Special only for Sparklebox members. So I don't have it yet, but I can show you pictures of it. So this is what it looks like. And you can see how pretty it is with the Madison bracelet. And so if you're a Sparklebox member, you can grab that for $30. Again, no shipping, which is just amazing. And you just pay tax. So if you are a member and you want that, you just let me know and I will hook you up. So here's the whole look with the bracelet and the necklace. And then here's one more, just the two of them. So I think it's a great bracelet for $30. Yes, please. All day, all day. Now, some other ones you could do with this, let me take this off so we can play with it, is, I mean, if you had a silver watch, you could also just put this with your watch. You know, really, you're not supposed to have a naked watch. I know I'm contrary to that right now because I don't have anything, but it would be a good one with your watch. So let's start with this. And what's fun is the stars are mother of pearl, but if they flip over, it's polished silver. So it's still cute either side. You could add to this our Eden. Eden has, it has a little cross on it. We're just gonna have to ignore the tag. I apologize for that. So here's Eden. She would go well with that one. You could tack on our Rika. And there's a good simple arm party. 3 pieces, that's gonna look great. You could also keep going. You could add some real sparkle to it and maybe put our impression bracelet. You know, we're known for those beautiful bracelets in all those different colors. And you could add over here, how about our jewel? So jewel is the Cartier Love Bangle inspiration. I'm trying to hide that tag. There we go. So there's another arm party that you could do with the Madison right there in the middle. So think about maybe what silver bracelets you already have at home, something you could put with it. You could do our Embraceable with this. I'm always a fan of Embraceable. You could add the Atlantic. Love a pop of white. So that would be great. And then you are bringing in that little bit of hematite, which means you could stack on hematite bracelets. So we could take a couple from that Zoe set and work those in too. And now you're kind of adding a little bit more interest because you're changing the color tone of the party. So that, oops, let's do it over there. Look at that. I'm liking that. Yes, I could play arm party all day long. So those are a few you could do. And then if you want to stack on some silver rings, we have the Journey. That one is actually 3 pieces. This guy jumped over. This one is our Unite, and Unite is 3 bands that are connected together. This one is called Daydream with the large pearl. Our Caviar would tie back in the hematite, and then our Domino is the white or the black band. So those would be some fun rings that you could put with this. Necklaces, you know, I love the little solitaire above the top in the color. You could do any color really you wanted to. Another one you could do is our Electric. She has 2 strands. It's got the teardrop crystal and the paperclip chain. I would probably, I'm not going to put it on, but I would take the paperclip chain part and put that right at the top. And you could layer it in with the impression too, because I'm telling you, these messy necks, they are so popular right now. Let's just do that and see what it looks like. You know, when you start building up your jewelry wardrobe, you can mix and match and really build some fun collections. So I would actually put all these together just like this. And, you know, this is probably my limit 3, but when you put different necklaces together like this, it makes it look more intentional. It makes it stand out. It makes it look like you know what you're doing with your jewelry. And we love that. Another one, and this might be too much with this going on, but our Everlasting you could do as well. So if I took that, maybe tucked it under my collar, maybe this isn't the right shirt for it, but you know, if you had on not a collared shirt, you could absolutely put this on and frame the Madison right there too. So love it. I'd love to know what combinations you come up with. So if you are not already a Sparklebox member and you would like to try it, you can try it. You can cancel anytime with 30 days notice. So now's a great time. If you join in June, you will get the Madison as long as she's still available. And today she is. So you don't want to wait too long on that. You can cancel with 30 days notice. So if you decide it's not for you, you give them 30 days notice and it will stop, or you can pause, whatever you'd like. But to recap, what I am offering personally for my Sparklebox members is that if you are a new member in June, you will get as a gift from me the impression bracelet, necklace, sorry, whether you do the standard, the premium, or elite. That will be my gift. When we have, loyalty drawing. So everyone who is a Sparkle Box subscriber in June, I will do a drawing at the end of the month and someone will win this. And if it's your anniversary this month with Sparkle Box, I will give this away. And the last one is if we have 5 new Sparkle Box subscribers in June, I will put everybody back into a drawing and I will give away the Chateau bracelet. So I just love this program so much. I think it's such a fun way to treat yourself. So if you are interested, let me know and I will get you hooked up with the Madison for June. Thanks everyone. Bye.